Hello there. Finally, I am recording the next video, and I'm gonna start a 30-minute timer. One sec. 30 minutes, counting, not yet, down. 30 minutes. And I will also start a 10-minute timer because I wanna after 10 minutes I want to start cooking mushrooms for my dinner. And it is really weird to see myself in the camera display to the right. From the camera I can see myself, but I have to look directly at the camera lens because otherwise it will look like I'm looking not directly at the camera. I don't know. Okay, so I will start this video from by doing a couple of things. I'm gonna remind myself that I'm practicing here the view mindset during these recordings: vulnerability, impartiality, empathy, and wonder. So I am allowing myself to be touched by whatever emotions or sensations come up during these recordings, or at least I'm exploring this, and that's vulnerability. And also I am saying the scary things, scary truths. Impartiality will be in the form of me. I'm not. I'll try, at least. I'll see how it goes, to not expect anything from myself or from this recording. So to not control how it goes, just have a general direction. Like, I'm recording this in English. I want to explore new things. I want to practice my English skills, and I want to. I'm watching the Lie to Me series, which is all about micro expressions and detecting what emotions people feel when they lie, and detective stuff. And now when I'm doing these things, or some mimics, there's some mimics, micro expressions on my face, and I'm remembering that TV series. But back to the view, impartiality, to not expect a certain thing to happen, or things during this recording. Just do it, focus on the process, and see what is, or focus on what is, what comes up, instead of what I wanted or how I want it to be. Empathy is this one, for me, it's a little tricky one, because I am, it's empathy is about being with someone, not in someone, not so to not lose connection with my body. Probably so I don't know how to be with the camera. I mean, it's not a real person, but what I can do here is to focus a little bit of my attention on my body and how I feel, the sensations in the body. And lastly, wonder, curiosity, without looking for an answer, with awe. So it's like, how am I today doing? Like, what am I doing? How is it going? How does, like, what unfolds today? Something like that. And additional to things I wanted to add, I mentioned one of them is I wanted to pay attention to what happens in my body during these recording, and also what happens to me, to my heart or emotions. And the last thing is enjoyment. So how can I enjoy doing this? And probably I remember that during the previous recording, I came up with this to enjoy this thing, to enjoy this recording this. I need to pay attention more to what is, to the actual how do you say this in English? I don't know how to say these things in English. I'm so used to describing them in Ukrainian and in Russian, but not in English. Focus on my perception, probably external perception too, is what actually I am seeing with my eyes right now, or hearing my voice, or also like internal sensations in my body, like my feet. So it's probably what's called to stay more grounded. Okay. So view, enjoyment, and body connection. Before I start going over some programming stuff, I also want to share some life updates, because probably nobody will watch these videos except me, and I think that for you, future me, it might be interesting to hear what is going on in my life currently. So I'm in Warsaw right now in Poland. This is week number 3 that started like today's Monday, so it's 2 weeks has passed, and it's the first day of week number 3 week. And what I did during this weekend is I participated in a psychotherapeutic training, I'd say. I started, it was the first module of a specialization called, how is it called? So that focuses on body therapy, psychotherapy. And it were intense 3 days, I'd say, and I'm not sure that I'm excited about them. They were intense. There were I have mixed feelings about those. And I'm anxious a little bit about my work, because I'm waiting for a new contract to be sent by the business that I'm planning to work with, and they are stalling sending me that contract, so I'm anxious, because I don't have clarity on what's going on there. I hope tomorrow they send me an update. And that is probably it for my personal update. Now let's go over. Let's look at the conference seats. Oh, okay. So they have 408 tickets left for this price. I'm thinking going to this conference that a Ukrainian company called Doe organizes in Warsaw. Black Friday, -50 on every second ticket, whatever this means. So 10 minutes are up and are over, are up. I don't know, timer is over, and I'm gonna start cooking mushrooms. So I'm gonna be back in a couple of seconds. Okay, I am back. So I'm thinking going there, visiting this conference, but I am not sure. So I'm tracking this tickets counter for these prices. Okay, let's now let me focus a little bit on that fact that I'm being recorded and that this wonderful camera is pointing at me, points at me and is recording me. How does it feel to be recorded and with this knowing that this will be, I'm gonna upload this to the internet and I'm gonna be seen, or I might be seen, probably I will not be seen by almost any people, because I'm not trying to or aiming to get views from this, but it will be publicly available and I'm recording myself, or I'm being recorded currently. Well, I feel something in my chest and my arms are getting warmer and all this. So I will keep a little bit of my attention on this fact that I'm being recorded. Okay, so what you are seeing right now on my screen is a user dashboard. So this is a how can I explain this? I'm working on, as you probably remember, on this migration of the platform for selecting psychologists, for finding booking sessions with psychologists from PHP to Node.js, and later I will do that for Java, I think. as well. So I'm working on, oh my god, we have this little hover effect. How cool is that? On this migration, and actually the first draft of it is completed. So okay, I'll show you, I'll walk you over the code a little bit later. And what you're seeing here is a user dashboard. So we are currently logged in as a user. There's a form for that. Oh, I just realized that you cannot log out yet. You cannot log out at the moment, but there is some UI for this dashboard, and there is some UI if you click on the button, read conditions. This is Ukrainian language. If I translate this to English, I don't know why I am doing this, because nobody will probably watch this, but still. Let me also start a timer for, say, 5 minutes. That will remind me to pay attention to the camera, to my body, to my voice, to not rush things, and let it be. So this is dashboard. You can read conditions, and if I click it, we'll go to user rules, to the user rules route, and there is this error: static content page, consultation conditions not found, because, well, I haven't created whatever is expected there. And there are some upcoming sessions here, and it shows your time zone, and you can go and have a chat with psychologists, but I don't have any psychologists assigned to this user, and because of that, there is nothing here, and I'm not sure whether this works because I haven't tested it yet. I hope it works, but who knows? AI generated this thing, so who knows? It looks, oh, there is actually a little loader here. I wonder whether this is suspension. So let me use search and see suspension. Do we have any? Is it possible to suspend list? Node modules. Yeah, I doubt that. Oh, it's dist. Okay. Maybe we. Okay. What if I do it what's lib? Like this? Can I do it like this? Find in folder. Suspends. No. Jin. No. Unfortunately, I hope that. I hoped that I realized that I figured it out where the loader comes from. So this UI is neat. I like it even more than the original UI. Okay, what do we have here? Let me walk you through the functionality that AI generated. It's all, so first of all, the UI is very prototypish at the moment, and I didn't task it. Well, I hoped for that, but it didn't do it. I didn't task it, or I didn't configure the cursor to migrate the UI. So the original UI looks like this. Come on. So this is the main page. It looks gorgeous. This is the main page. This is how the psychologist profiles look. And here we have some of the pages, but if I click on view psychologists, there's some additional functionality here. It is for sorting and filtering these, and I'm cursor suggested or decided that this is necessary and this thing exists in the original version of this website or web application, but it does not. So if you can see, if we look at this page, there are no filters here. It's just an H1 for SEO purposes, and that's it. So, but we have this page, this catalog page for psychologists, and oh my god, I notice how slow I am for how slow I am in regards to describing my thoughts. Maybe this is my speed of thinking in English. Who knows? But it's just when I compare myself with those great speakers like Jordan Peterson, Joe Rogan, Chris Williams, Steve Bartlett, it's painful to compare. All right, so we have this page where psychologist profiles are listed. It's a very rough approximation of the page that we have here, because as you can see, it's much more beautiful here, and you can see here their experience. Let me translate that to English. You can see their specialization here, how many years of experience each has, and there's these beautiful styles and photos, and there's these circles around their profile image, but there's almost none of that here. There is a place for the profile image, their name, the price, and the button that allows you to go into or go and view their profile, which has multiple blocks here, multiple sections here, and a place for avatar. It looks neat. It looks nice. It looks well. Nice, but not as nice as, for example, this beautiful stuff, and this. So, unfortunately, we'll see how. I want to use cursor to transfer or migrate this UI to the new version of it, and I am gonna go and make sure that my mushrooms are cooking properly. Yes, they are. Good news. They look delicious, and soon I'm gonna be making and eating a very delicious salad with mozzarella, tomatoes, mushrooms, uh, paprika pepper, fresh, and other cool things. Okay, so we have some working UI here. We have some working and oh, I didn't say that. I didn't mention that. So this thing, this is the UI of the platform, and it's part of the front end side of the project. And this is the working front end. It's next. I'm using here Next.js. So this page is rendered by Next.js. It uses Tailwind to style that. To apply these styles. It's responsive, so if I use the developer tools and their, how is it called, device toolbar and do this, as you can see, it becomes, it adapts to the width of the page. So it's also responsive, which is cool. So this is all rendered by Next.js and other things. So we have a fully properly working front end. It's not finished at all. This is just a beginning version, but it's a fully functioning front end, which is already good. And we can switch to Russian actually, and from Ukrainian to Russian, and it also works. We cannot switch back yet, which is weird. And to switch back to Ukrainian, I need to manually change this URL from RU to UA, press enter, and then something happens. Probably there is some middleware there that detects the change in the language, and now we have this URL. What is interesting, I noticed that, let me switch to, and as you can see, the switch becomes, happens instantly. The switch happens instantly. When I switch to Russian, okay, it changes the URL, but if I manually remove the RU and press enter, nothing happens. So the language will not be changed, and we were redirected to back to the Russian version of the website. So to actually change this, I need to replace it with UA, and then the magic happens. Okay, so we have a fully functioning front end that we will be working on, or I will be working on throughout this week. And what's also cool, this baby is powered by a fully functioning backend that is powered by Nest.js, Postgres, and other technologies. So this data comes from the backend, and if I go to Cursor and find the database extension, and then find a table, say call it price, and she has 3. What's the price? This is weird. Why? Okay, what's the, okay, she has. So and change the price in the database to say 15,000 Ukrainian money, and reload. Nothing happens. And you know why? Because this thing is cached. So to be able to, let's disable, how can we disable Reddit cache? There are multiple ways of doing that, but I'm gonna go with the dirtiest, shittiest, ugliest one. And for that, we will find a byslug. Where is it? We'll find the method that get profile ID number, and we will just say false. We'll modify this condition to false. And okay, no pay. What the hell? What the hell? What is going on here? I thought that, okay. Oh wow, holy cow. Are you serious? All right. Let me find. Let's. What is ipconf? Nope. What was it? I don't remember. Let's find. I have a chat in ChatGPT that helps me with this case. So this issue. So what's going on is something I'm not sure about the source, but something uses currently is using the port 3001, and the dev server goes crazy. So when I'm trying to start the backend server, it just crashes because the port is busy, address is already in use, and all this. So what we're going to do is we will find the process that is currently using Redwood Broker. Who like what's this? But and what can we do? Yeah, and I'm gonna hack it quickly, and then maybe I'll fix it properly. So we'll find the process that is using currently the port, and we will kill it, just terminate it, hard kill, using its ID, process ID, and then we'll start the backend server. And this should do, yes, that should fix it. So now if I reload the page, now the backend works, and we have 15,000 Ukrainian money for the price of one session. And so that you know, it's H2 say USD, it is 356. So we're charging here real money. Let's update it and see. Psicholog не знайдено. Weird. Okay, refresh. 1,500 Ukrainian money. Okay, you saw the new UI that I was able to squeeze out from the cursor. As you can see, I have already the database plugin extension configured for cursor and for VS Code. It works for both, and I have this connection already set up to the Postgres database that I'm using for this project, and we already have plenty of tables, plenty. Like most of them are um, are, are project related, and this one is just a miscellaneous table for that Prisma has for to track migrations. And I am actually pretty satisfied with what Cursor did uh, with regards to um, converting the migration, the database migration I had in the original project from the to this new one. So these tables, they're not created manually by hand. They are created from a Prisma migration. Let's define migration. Migration. Okay. From a Prisma migration that is already part of the project. So seed ecologists. So this is weird. Okay, this is weird. I thought that the Prisma has something more fancy or advanced. Oh no, wait a sec. You're right, more advanced than just SQL. So that's not right. Okay, so we have a fully functioning backend, we have a fully functioning front end. I also pushed this or initiated a GitHub repository for it, and there are plenty of modules here, like auth, billing, landing, notification, psychologist, staff, user, and those modules, they have plenty of code. Cursor managed to even create tests for some of the services that it generated. So say this consultation creator service, look at that. It has more than 1,000 lines in this file, so plenty of tests here. I'm sure they're the top quality. No, I'm joking. I doubt that they all have great quality. These are great quality tests, but it's a good start, and Cursor did it pretty quickly, so it was impressive. I'm super impressed with what this thing and what generative models can make nowadays. Okay, that's it for today. Thank me for recording this. It's 11 in the evening, so 11 p.m. I did well. In the next recording, I want to also focus on my breath. That might help me with staying here, staying grounded. But anyway, that's for the next recording. Thank you, and see you sometime soon.